Okay, guys, welcome back once again. We want to talk about this thing wey be say dey happen inside Libya now. According to the information we have at hand, let me play you this video here so it will be playing while I talk about it. These are the things that they distributed to the people where they don't catch, where they put inside prison. And they say that Libya, in cooperation with UNHCR, distributed personal hygiene and essential need articles to 774 migrants, which comprises of 571 men and 151 women, with 25 children held in Kwanfoda Immigration Detention Center in Benghazi. Okay, so this one is just Benghazi prison alone. That's where they have these people now, and the nationalities that are currently being held in this particular prison are Bangladesh, Chad, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Nigerians, Pakistanis, Somalians, and Sudanese people. They are the people who are being currently held in this detention center now, where they are distributing food and hygiene products to. Okay, and also they say that so far DCIM in the first 6 months of 2024 that they have repatriated from Tobruk Immigration Detention Center in Benghazi a total of 7,755 immigrants of different nationalities, including 241 medical cases. So these people now has been deported to their countries from Tobruk prison. Okay, so it's not ending anytime soon. This is the receipt of the deportation. So anytime they deport people, they record it. So that's the record they have on that particular deportation that they have taken so far. Now, in Libya also, they say that land routes across Europe are twice. That is, the desert is are twice as deadly for migrants as Mediterranean voyages. That is Mediterranean journey. UN estimate. Now, what does that mean? It means that the people when they die inside the desert, it don't pass the people where they die inside water now. Now, waiting they tell us be that. So, you know that most times we may be able to account for the people who died in the sea. Majority of the times when people drown, they tend to be washed ashore. Okay, if nothing happens to the person, fish no chop am, which we know say fish may not tamper with the thing, the person go wash ashore. But person when die inside desert where nobody they go rescue, where nobody they waka go, how do we even know that such person passed away? So it's very difficult to account for people who have died so far in the desert. Now, this is a picture we also obtained concerning people in prison. As you can see, these are people in prison. See the kind of prison that our people are staying in Libya currently. There's a lot of tension in Libya now. Raids going on from left, right, and center. This is Libya prison. So everybody needs to be careful. If they are telling you that they want to take you to prison, they are the best burger, they have the best connection, my brother, no go. When we talk about these things and then we share the information, people will say, oh, you don't want us to go to Libya, you don't want us to go to Europe. Libya of 2018 and thereabout is no longer the same Libya of today. Things have changed drastically. Okay, things have changed drastically with the way Europe is reforming their immigration policies and also training the Libyan Coast Guard. There is no way things are going to remain the same anymore. So quickly, I also want to show you, let me show you this. You can see refugees and migrants are increasingly traversing areas where insurgent groups, militias, and other criminal actors operate, and where human trafficking, kidnapping for ransom, forced labor, and sexual exploitation are rife. This is what the United Nations is telling us right now. Okay, let me get you the video so you guys can see when they say it. You know, because they are now blocking areas that are known to humans, and they are mounting their checkpoint there. So immigrants are shifting into areas that are forbidden, where all those terrorists used to gather, where all those insurgents are operating. So when you enter into the hands of these people, my brother, my sister, you are gone. You are no longer going to be in the hands of Libyan police that will take you to their prison. And after all said and done, they may deport you after a long time. And even if you have money, you may bail yourself. But in this case, if you enter into the hands of these terrorist people, my brother, there is no hope. Okay, for the person may, you know, buy from that means. So it's very difficult. People need to take caution. And if you come across this video anywhere, please do well to share it and pass this message across. It's very, very important. Now, even as I speak now, Turkey is still training the Libyan Coast Guard. You can see these are the Libyan Coast Guard, the people who usually go to the sea to catch immigrants. Turkey is still offering their training services to them to make sure that migrants does not succeed in crossing the Mediterranean Sea. You can see them. So these are the certificates that they have received from proper training. Now, before I continue, I proceed with the video from the United Nations. Let me quickly inform those abroad, those people in UK, US, UAE, EU, and Canada, that they can send money to Nigeria straight without issues with this app called Tap Send. Very easy. So if you use my promo code, which you can see on the screen there, Critics News, they are going to give you free £5, €5, $10, 25 AED on top of the money that you are currently sending to Nigeria. So isn't that a good offer? So just add this money to what you already have, and their rates also beat your imagination, I tell you. Okay, so please use Tap Send with my promo code today. The Critics News is in capital letters. Don't miss out. All right, now let me tell you what the United Nations have said. Watch this video and pay attention.
A recent report published by the UN Refugee and Migration Agencies and the Mixed Migration Center reveals that more migrants and refugees in Africa are moving northwards towards the Mediterranean and Europe, facing dangerous routes in the Sahara where criminal groups subject them to various forms of abuse.
Many people tell us that they are aware of someone who has died on the way, or normally more on the land routes than on the sea routes. The risk of sexual gender-based violence has also increased to 15%. It was 12.5% in the previous report. The risk of kidnapping seems to be a new one. It used to be mentioned by 2% of the respondents 4 years ago. Now it's mentioned by 18% of the respondents. Almost 1 out of 5 claim that the journey involved that risk of kidnapping.
The report titled "On This Journey No One Cares If You Live or Die" highlights that land crossing in Africa are twice as deadly as sea routes.
Oftentimes, smugglers and traffickers have a very capable way of communicating and enticing migrants and showing them how things can be easy, the price can be low, but then it turns out to be a nightmare. So there is indeed a challenge towards an industry, those of smugglers and traffickers, which needs to be ramped up because it is illicit economy, one of the highest illicit economies in the world, which is then the revenues are reinvested in other illegal activities, which creates a vicious circle.
Despite the risks highlighted by the reports, more than 72,000 migrants and refugees crossed over in the first half of the year.
All right, guys, I believe you all are now aware, and also you have gotten the message. This is what it is. So you guys should pay attention if you are trying to make this journey, or if somebody have told you to start coming to Libya now. Please bear this in mind. Share this video to wake somebody up today. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Bye.